What's up YouTube, how you guys doing today, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to challenge myself to come up with 3 different lighting setups. I wanted to see what I can do with different scenarios, different positions of the lighting, as well. I wanted to shape or try to shape the light in a different way to try to create something interesting. So yeah. First of all, I actually wanted to go ahead and start with a 3-point lighting, which is the regular standard light setup, which I'll go ahead and show you guys here in just a second. But yeah, I'm gonna start with that, and then from there I'm gonna build up the other 3 lighting setups depending on how that looks. I'll try to come up with something a little bit different and see how it looks. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Yeah. Alright guys, so I'm gonna start setting up the 3-point lighting. Right now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the whole I guess space that I have, so you guys get a perspective of what it looks now and how it'll look later. Well, actually pretty much the intro is all natural lighting that is from the room. All the lights that I have that's how it's gonna normally look. So I'm gonna have to do a 3-point light setup right now, yeah, and then you guys will see the difference between that and then the other 3 lighting setups that I'll come up with. So here you go, one more time, I'll show you guys. Well, there's the camera right there. That's what you'll be able to see, or that's what you'll see. And that's the model right there. All right, so that's the setup right there that I have, and yeah, let's see how that looks with a 3-point light setup. Alright guys, so I got the 3-point light setup right here. I had to do a couple of things a little different just because I don't have all the equipment necessary to be able to set that up perfectly. So yeah, just to run you guys over the setup really quick, we have a key light right here. This is my main key light that I'm trying to use. I'm actually using it at full power, full blast power. That way I can get as much light as I can from this key light. As well, I was using this diffuser right here. I was just holding it in front like that because I don't have a stand or something to be able to hold it up here, to be able to get a nice diffused light. So as well, I did put a towel over it just to kind of cut off some of the light that was leaking out of the sides. And then as well, I did do this warmer tone color for the fill light. That way I can get a nice warm side to the, what would it be, your right side?
Yes.
Yeah, so to your right side of your face, kind of give it a different contrast to it. You know, warmer tone with a cooler tone. Just trying out something a little bit different, playing around with the different color tones. And then lastly, my super DIY clamp light right here with some tin foil. That way I can, you know, cut off a little bit more of the light. I'm using that as a hair light just to kind of shine that light on the hair, and it kind of brings a little bit more of a highlights more the talent on the shot. So yeah, so that is the 3-point light setup. Yeah, so now I'm gonna go and try to figure out a different light setup right here, something more maybe dramatic, something more of a high contrast look. So yeah, let's see what I can come up with. So let's go. Alright guys, so this is the lighting setup number 2. I had to turn on this light here just so you guys could see me, because if not, it was gonna be so bad. But anyways, yeah, this is the lighting number 2. Now it's a little bit ruined because yeah, now it's not the actual lighting. But anyways, yeah, so we have the normal key light right there. I actually ended up putting some tinfoil underneath to be able to capture and kind of reject the light that leaks through the bottom. That's why I ended up putting that there, and then I put the towel on the top to be able to cut more light out from the or the light leaking out of the light. So yeah, I wanted to have more of a direct look. That way it could have more of a spotlight look type thing. So that's what I was going with, that specific setup right there. And then we have this lighting right here, which is reflecting, or not reflecting, but looking towards the Funko Pop area over here. This light right here is just kind of sort of a fill light, but for the background. And then lastly, I have this, I have this light right back here, the clamp light. I just put it on the ground to be able to reflect on the back, just to kind of have a different look. So yeah, so that is lighting setup number 2. Now let's go into the third one. Alright guys, so this is lighting number 3. Yeah, I decided to go a little bit more extra on this lighting by adding a, let me see if I can go around, but by adding some cardboard into the light to be able to get these strips here of light. I don't know, I think it looks pretty awesome. It gives it a little extra to the shot. As well, I wanted to go with a little bit of a warmer tone on my talent here. That way it kind of has a different contrast to it, you know, with a warmer tone coming to the light to light the character, and the colder light on the back having those streaks of light there. I wanted to go a little bit more experimental on this one. But yeah, that is setup number 3. And yeah, let's go and check out the last setup. guys, so this is the setup number 4. Well, yeah, 4, because the first one was the just a 3-point light setup. So that's the that's sort of the 4 setups. 4? Oh, it's 4, right?
Yes.
Yes, 4 4 lighting setups. Yeah, actually it was pretty fun. I think I did pretty good with the different lighting techniques and different things that I tried to do within all of those different scenes and different angles and stuff like that. So I wanted to experiment with lighting and everything. I wanted to make sure that, you know, I was trying different things. I was trying different scenes, different environments, different color tones, different lights. But yeah, so just really quick to show you guys what the 3rd or the 4th lighting setup is. It's actually just 2 lights. It's this light right here. That is one of the main, or one of the square lights, the LED lights that I have with a blue gel. Now the gel is a little bit bigger, so I had to like kind of fit it in there, and then I put a t-shirt over it to kind of cut some of the light out, some of the light that it leaks out of the edges. So I put that there as well. I put this lighting here in front. Now I did do a warmer tone light on this one to mimic the fireplace, kind of if she was sitting in front of a fireplace. And then just kind of as a DIY, I use this foil in front of the light to kind of mimic the movement of the fire, of the flames. Not super perfect, or it doesn't quite mimic the fire perfectly, but it's a little thing that I came up with, you know, in just a couple of minutes here while I was setting it up. I was trying to figure out what I could use to be able to get a lighting like that, or a not a lighting, but like a movement of the light, kind of mimicking fire. So alright guys, so here are my 4 different light setups. The first one obviously being the 3-point lighting, you know, just a simple lighting setup that, you know, I think it looks good, it looks professional and everything. But yeah, the second light setup that I did was trying to get a little bit creative, you know, trying to separate the foreground with the background, or just, you know, have a separation, a contrasty there. This third one, the 3rd lighting setup, I wanted to be a little bit more creative. I wanted it to have those light streaks on the back, kind of like if the sunlight is coming through the window and making those light streaks, and then just playing with the color temperature, you know, just kind of to separate the background from the foreground. And then the 4th and last setup was a little bit more of a I guess creative. I wanted to have a different feel to it, right? So I wanted to go with some fire effects and some moonlight in the back, kind of if it's coming through the back of the window and then shining on her. But guys, thank you guys so much for coming in and watching today's video. That is all that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for coming in and watching today's episode. If you guys liked the video, go ahead and hit the like button. Don't forget to leave a comment to let me know what you guys want me to try, or if you know, some tips of what I can do with some of these lightings. That would be great as well. And then finally, don't forget to subscribe. I am so close to hitting 20 subscribers. Please help me to get 20 subscribers. That would be amazing. And don't forget to hit that notification button. That way you get notified whenever I upload any videos. But guys, thank you guys so much for coming in and watching today's episode. We will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.